Exclamation, everybody. Welcome to a pre-alpha build of a game called Unsworn. This is currently being kickstarted as we speak. This is the demo that's available from the Kickstarter page. I'll have all the links as usual in the description. This is described as a tactical top-down RPG game. With some the normal loot mechanics that you would expect from said game. And we're going to get into it right here. And this is apparently just the first mission. Again, it's pre-alpha, so it's going to be a little bit probably janky in places. I am still going to provide some feedback though, just not, just take it all with a grain of salt. Let's see what we got coming up here. We've hit Atmo. Showtime, Dravis. How close can you get me to the Archon base? We haven't been able to get a detailed scan, so not very. Just head towards the sound of combat. You'll find it. Combat? I thought this was a mining facility. The Kittos staged an attack last night. Archon was caught by surprise, but their mining crews are armed to the teeth. Right, can't have the natives disrupting their precious income. You nailed it. We're touching down. Alright, let's get our first peek at how this is going to work out. Find the Archon mining facility. Alright. So the controls flashed up really quickly, so I'm hoping that I've probably missed a few here, but it looks like there's some prompts on the screen anyway. So I have my special abilities bar there, which is a spacebar does, well, apparently it dashes forward. E does some kind of special move, and same with Q. I'm not sure what they do yet. We'll find out. My gun, obviously, and my ammo is in the middle there, with my health and shield on the left. And I've got this map on the right here, which is telling me there's some red blips here, so I'm assuming got some enemies coming up. Using the mouse to aim and fire. Okay, so Q stuns enemies, alright. Good to know. It looks like there's a bit of a I guess not a lag, but an aiming time that you need, and I assume that's part of the whole RPG element where that levels up as you go, because he doesn't immediately aim in the direction that I have the mouse. It takes a moment or two, so I guess there's a little bit of skill there. Speaking of skills, here's all my skills as they are explained. My inventory screen as well. Inventory is it looks a little weird to me. It looks like there's categories there of stuff, which is nice. It's certainly better than a lot of these loot grab games where you can't tell. You've got this whole grid of things to look at, and after a while, everything starts to blend in with one another. So it's nice to have some categorization in there. I don't know how that's going to work when I actually pick up things, if I'm going to be able to easily find them. I found the mining facility. Looks like the Kittos have... yeah, good. Alright. I gotta get past this fence, basically. I can't control how fast those messages come up right now. They go at whatever speed they want to go at. So if I missed some of the text, I apologize. I'm trying to pay attention and talk at the same time. Alright, this guy is trying to flank me. Alright, it's the end of him. Oh, oh, oh. You will not do that to me. Come on. Alright. There we go. It's interesting that, you know, you have a reload and everything else here. I don't really like the auto cover. So in other words, I'm not actually pressing a button to take cover. It's actually the AI is deciding when I can take cover, basically. When there's enemies around and then if I'm in a position to do it. I don't really, I don't like that too much, to be honest with you. Now maybe there's a button to do, whoop, whoop. Gotta get out of there. Alright, in case you were wondering, I just pressed E there. That was my special move, all those bombs coming out of the air. And these guys are throwing grenades like crazy. And he's dropped some loot too, so we'll get to see some of our first loot here. So take that guy out. Alright. Go pick this up. Take a look in our inventory. Maybe? Yeah. Okay. And yeah, there's the helmet I picked up. I like that the yeah, I like that it shows me relative stats based on what I already have equipped. That's good. It's also a step up from normal. But there is no. It doesn't appear like there's any indication in the inventory display there when I've actually picked something up in one of those categories. That might be something they'll want to take a look at, because I could see, you know, me not paying attention and picking up a bunch of loot and then having to dig through the inventory to find out what I actually picked up. So maybe some kind of indication there would be nice that, hey, you got new stuff in this category. Still like the categories, it's just, you know, there might be something that will be useful. Now I'm trying to find my way into this place. It just seems to be harder, easier said than done here. Looks like I gotta take a long way around. So, as I was alluding to earlier, the auto cover, now maybe there's a key to do it, to actually take cover yourself or to crouch. But the keys flashed up so quickly on the screen that I couldn't absorb everything that was there. So I apologize if there is a key to do it and I just didn't see it. Now this is billing itself as a tactical RPG game. So obviously there's a lot of cover to hide behind here. And the AI is showing a little bit of intelligence right now, but as you can see, this guy's just gonna kind of stand here and let me shoot him. And they seem to just come running right at me. This guy's going to try to flank, but I'm going to try to lock them down a little bit. So there's some work to be done there. I mean, obviously, I'm not expecting the world right now. It's early of a demo. But I like that there's. These guys are hurting me pretty good here. I like that there's a. I don't know. I'm guessing based on how these enemies are coming after me, that there's going to be some kind of stealth tactic here, which I'm liking. I'm liking the idea of that. I just don't think I don't have the right class right now to do stealth. But it just seems to me like since I attacked this one guy, I've had about 5 or 6 more come running after me, which I assume they're just spawning. I assume they weren't actually there from the beginning. So to me, that kind of assumes that there's going to be some kind of way to stealthily go through here. And I'm okay with that. That would be kind of cool. I don't think there's actually a melee key yet, but I assume there will be some kind of silent takedown. That would be nice. I know there's going to be, based on what I've read on the Kickstarter pages, they're planning on having multiple classes. I believe it's a soldier, a tank, and then they have some other ones planned as sort of stretch goals. I think there's an assassin as a stretch goal. And there was something else too. I don't remember it offhand. Nope. Got a crate here. And I just picked something up. I don't know what I just picked up. Back to loadouts. Yeah. Is it armor? No. Oh, there we go. Burst pistol. Damage accuracy. So damage goes up slightly, but everything else goes down or is the same. I think I'm going to take it. Why not? Get as much damage as I can out of it. So I just make sure I haven't picked anything else up. Alright. So there's some more information here. Some background information. Sounds like somebody's throwing grenades all over the place here. This planet that we're on is called Kinon. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's Kinon. The natives of this planet are called Kitos, Kitos, and they are billed as a sort of a technophobic yet very intelligent race, alien race. So, and I suppose before I even get into that, the backstory here is that Earth is, the resources are all used up, essentially. And there's been a group of colonists who left Earth, presumably a large group of colonists. I don't think there was any mention of the size. But a group of colonists left Earth looking for a new planet to settle on. And they found this planet Kinon here. Along the journey, which was apparently a long journey to here, they formed what's called the Archon, or the Reformed Colonial Nations. It's basically a governing body that governed them during the trip, governed all sort of aspects of life during their trip to this planet, and then again continuing on into their colonization phase, which is what they're doing now. Now, apparently, the Archons are, over time, have gotten sort of corrupt, and mostly their interests are ruled by that of mining colonies. So mining's a big thing in this game, or a big backstory item in this game, where everything's around gathering as many resources as possible. In the process of colonizing and sort of reaping the land, they've encountered the colonists encountered these Kitos, who are the natives of this place. Now, the Kitos are, as I said, intelligent, but they're also technophobic, based on apparently sometime much earlier in their history, there was some kind of apocalypse of some sort, presumably a technological apocalypse, but it caused them to, caused most of their population to die, number one, and number two, caused them to be very skittish around technology. So they're not too pleased about us technology humans Dravis, I can't locate your next target. The scan shields must be active. Find an open terminal and link me in. I'll take care of the rest. I'll see what I can do. Alright, I gotta find a terminal for Sarah to access. Alright. We shall do said things, and we will take out these guards as we go. So they weren't too... Natives weren't too pleased about our plans. So there's this big war going on. It's the Khitan Earth War, as it's being called. And our main characters here, namely this Dravis and Sarah, they have a little bit of a backstory fleshed out. Dravis here is a former medic with Archon, the Reformed Colonials. He essentially he was on the front lines for a good portion of his service, if not all of his service, with Archon. So he sort of became very distant and jaded, and holy crap, what the hell is this guy firing? Whoa. An elite laser? Jeez. That's a little bit overpowered. Let's backtrack here. We got some explodey barrels to hide behind. That's always a good thing to hide behind. Alright, so after his service, Dravis that is, after his service in the Archons, he decided to join this mercenary group, which is what he's in right now. I'm trying to think of... Oh, it's Amada's Collective, or OMD. And that's what we're fighting with now. That's the side that I'm fighting on right now. Basically, a group of mercenaries going in, you know, causing trouble, stealing supplies, so on and so forth. Sarah is the commander that he's following here. She's also in lead of this, leading this mission as we're on right now. She's been with the mercenary group pretty much all her career, all her life, rising through the ranks to her current position. So she has known only that. A little bit of backstory there. The devs on their Kickstarter page say that they've basically are inspired by, the whole game is inspired by Diablo and Torchlight and Borderlands. So they're very much interested in the loot mechanics, as well as the story mechanics, I would say, and probably a little bit more focus on the tactical aspects. When I look at this, I never played the Crusader games, you know, Crusader No Remorse, Crusader No Regret, but I've seen videos of them, seen videos of people playing it, and for me, walking through this environment here, this feels a lot like or it looks, I should say, since I've never actually played it, I can't say it feels like it, but it looks a lot like the Crusader games that I remember watching videos of. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if they ever thought of that when they were designing this, but it certainly is a good, in my opinion, a good thing to be working off of. Good inspiration, I should say. Good thing. My words just aren't, they're just not there today. Alright, let's see if we can... This guy is being a bit of a pain here. Got some more guards up here. Oop. And of course I picked a great time to reload. I wonder if there's a reload button. Is it R? Yep. Yep, it is. That's good. That's good to know. I'm only, what, 20 minutes into the game and still learning. Still learning how everything works. I want to go down there, but first let me just take a quick peek over here. One more guy to take care of. I like the laser sight coming out of them. It does help me line up things a lot better. That's one of my biggest complaints about games that cause you to, like this, that are top-down, that require you to use the mouse to aim, is that I always have a hard time determining where I'm actually pointing and where my guy's actually aiming. So I like the addition of the scope there, or the laser scope. It also, I suppose, plays into the mechanics of the game, which is, you know, it takes your guy a few minutes to actually zero in on his target. So that it also helps indicate on that level as well. I like the sound effects and the music, the incidental music that's going on in the background too. It's very appropriate for what's going on. Let this guy just walk right into me here. Gonna have to back up a little bit. Let's give these guys a little shock of their lives. And we've taken them all out. Very good. Always on the lookout for a little bit of loot too. Ooh, there's some over there. Burst rifle, SG-1 burst rifle. Okay. I have one of those already, don't I? Yeah. What else do I have here? I see the incendiary SMG, but I'm not feeling it. That's why I'm not equipping it. Just not feeling it. So there is some input lag right now. My character does feel a little bit stilted. The animations seem to be okay. The AI is passable for the current state that it's in. It's going to require a little bit more tweaking, I think. And I really would like to have a button for the cover crouch mechanic, especially if you're going to have the ability to actually sneak through some of these missions and do them stealthily. That's going to be more important. And the input lag, it's kind of odd. You'll notice along the way here, and you've been noticing probably, that the game's a bit jumpy, and that's not actual. From what I can tell, that does not appear to be frame rate lag. And I say that because my Fraps frames per second counter is still pretty good. It's 60, sometimes jumping between 60 and 55, but nothing incredibly terrible. Occasionally I'll get like a 30, but nothing beyond that. So I don't know, when that lag's happening, it doesn't appear to be dropping my frame rate. So I don't know if that's just straight input lag, or if the frame rate's dropping quickly enough that I'm not seeing the update on my FPS counter. So since I've set that to only update once per second, I think, so could be fractions of a second that I'm seeing. All right, we are in a map room here. I can't really do anything. Trying to see. I think another. Oh, that guy sees me. Oh, there it is. I think another possible thing that they could look at to maybe improve is the ability to look around. Because I feel like the camera is, even though it's not that close, I feel like it's very constrained right now. to where I can't really, I can see a lot, but I can't see enough around me to figure out the layout of a room. I mean, the map doesn't have the cover on it. It just has the major walls, right? So I can't really get a good picture of the room. So maybe that's something that they'll want to do later. Maybe give you a way to just sort of unlock the camera from your guy and just take a quick peek around. Now, when they do that, obviously it's sort of a balancing act, right? You can go the route of Star Trek Away Team, which I've played and I enjoyed the way that worked, where you can go around and see the entire map, but your fog of war is around, isn't around not being able to see the map, it's around not being able to see the enemies. So it's sort of like a, what would they call that? It's like I guess, an overlay fog of war, so you can see the entire map, but you can't see the important things like where people are at, where enemies are at, unless you're within a visual like range of them. So I think that would be good, because then I could, then you can get like a layout and you can maybe be a little bit more tactical about what you're doing and see, okay, I gotta run to this cover and to that cover. Right now it's hard to know where the next piece of cover is going to be in relation to where the doors are and the possible choke points are. Another thing too is if they're going to provide the ability to be stealthy, another thing that they could borrow from Away Team, Star Trek Away Team, there was the ability to turn on, and you can toggle it on and off, vision cones, so you could see where the enemy was actually looking, where their vision was at, and whether or not you were going to trip them off. Right now it seems like it's, I can't really tell when an enemy's going to trip off on me, on my presence. Some of them seem to be able to see through walls and objects, and others are completely blind to and oblivious to everything. So, just another little helpful piece of feedback, hopefully. Again, all this is just me trying to be constructive in my feedback. And this is, as I've said numerous times, pre-alpha, very, very early. So, I'm not expecting the world. And really, honestly, what I'm seeing is awesome as it is. So, I want more. I'm not usually... This isn't the type of game that I usually play, although, granted, I did play, as I mentioned, I've played Star Trek Away Team, which is very similar to this. But again, I played a lot of Star Trek games because I'm a big Trekkie, so it's hard to go wrong there, even though most of the games suck. Found an active terminal linking you in. Alright. And we're waiting. And we're waiting. Damn it, something's wrong. I'm locked out. They must have beefed up security since our last hack. I guess DMC just paid me to walk around the jungle then. Or OMC, I'm sorry. We're not giving up that easily. All I have to do is set off the alarm? What the hell? Shit, what was that? We triggered an alarm and they sealed the exits. Hold off Archon forces while I try to override their security. Oh, terrific. Well, I've already had dozens of people come after me just for my firing off my weapon. I can't imagine how many are going to come after me now. Now that the alarms are going off. Alright. Let's avoid. Let's avoid all the things. Come on. Alright, any day now, Sarah, you could fix this alarm. That would be nice. Got a lot of guys on my tail. Do I have a better weapon here? Yeah, I think I'll just switch to the shock rifle, even though it's got less damage. I think I need something that will have a longer effect on these guys, because there's far too many for me to just take on single-handedly here. I need to wear them down as much as I can. Oop. Slid across the room a little bit there. Oh. Apparently one of these guys must have that special ability that I have, because I did not set that off that time. Yep, they're chasing me now with that. This is not going well at all here. I don't think I've killed anybody yet, even. Yeah, I'm not going to survive this. That's for sure. Might end up having to redo this a few times here. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way I can take on that many guys. Alright, is this time based? Am I just waiting for her, or do I actually have to take these guys out? What the hell's going on here? It's taking a good old time if that's the case, if it's time based. Alright, let's get this guy. Oh, that's all she wrote for me. Huh. Spawned me right back in while this guy walking up on me. Alright. Oh, this klaxon is really, really annoying. I guess I haven't mentioned the fact that there is no volume control yet in the game. So, even though it'll be okay for you guys, because I'll adjust the volume. For me right now, it's as annoying can be. My ears are ringing quite a bit here. So let me just, for my own sanity here, let me cut away for a minute, and I'll come back once I've gotten through this whole battalion of guys here. That's it. The alarm is disabled. Thank God. I'm trying to find a cargo hold. I'll keep trying to bypass their security measures, but I can't promise anything. Oof. Alright. So yeah, it was based on me killing all those guys. What you didn't see, one of those guys dropped some better leg armor. So, got a little bit more armor on my side here. Oof. My ears are still ringing a little bit from that klaxon going off. Art style is really nice in here too. Ooh. We got a bit of a problem. I don't know how you did it, but the scan shields are down. All I did was stay alive. Who the hell is this guy? Hold it. Who the hell are you? Tracked. I helped you. You don't look so helpful to me. Oh, there's some more explosions. I'm guessing you did that? Yes. There's a man of many words. Scan's complete, Travis. Head to the cargo hold, southwest, storage bay C7. Gladly. Go with you? I don't have time to babysit. Travis has tracked one of the locals? Looks like it. Never seen one this tall or with head ridges, though. Take him with you. What? That's an order. I'll explain later. For now, stay with him. Keep him safe. Guess I'll earn that paycheck after all. Come on, let's go. So that's another aspect that I didn't mention. The OMD, or the mercenary group here that I'm part of, Apparently, they do employ some of the locals. A bit of a loading screen here. They do employ some of the locals. Now the Kittos are the ones that have survived anyway. Their big apocalyptic meltdown or whatever it was ages ago. The ones that are survived are in isolated tribes. So it's entirely possible that this guy is, you heard my character say that he's never seen one this tall before or with head ridges. So it's entirely possible that this guy is from a clan or from a group that, our tribe, I should say, that they haven't encountered before. So, sort of explains that to a certain extent, anyway. Holy crap at all the guys. I am very popular, apparently. And as I was mentioning with the vision cones thing, oh, that was a bad time to reload. As I was mentioning with the vision cones thing, it would help, having those on would also help me determine what objects I can shoot over and what objects I can't. Like some of these barrels, it seems like they were hitting, like my weapons weren't going over them. And from this angle, I can't really tell what is a knee-high barrier versus a immovable, unshootable unaroundy shooty barrier. So having some kind of vision implemented too would help with that, I think, because that would presumably their vision would be blocked if I'm hiding behind something that I can't shoot over. Alright. Got another shock rifle. Don't really need one of those. What else did I get? That was it. Alright. Let's see what we've got around here. Go through this door. Now normally in an RPG like this I'd be looking in every nook and cranny, but since it's early on, it's not really. I assume that there's just a lot of empty space right now. Looks like we found the party. Yeah, who the hell do I shoot? You're good with a gun, but I don't think you can fight off that many Archon and keep those soldiers at once. Your friend seems to have a different plan. Don't lose him, Travis. Alright. I'm guessing all the bad guys are the ones that actually won there. It appears to have been a good assumption. SG-2 charge rifle. The hell is that? Ooh. Look at the damage on that guy. Huh. Let's equip that bad boy. The only problem is, was the refire rate 1? What does that mean, like 1 bullet a second? Yep, 1 bullet a second. Oh, but these bullets are hitting like trucks though, so I might be okay with that. Alright, taking care of that guy. This guy here. Care of him. Excellent. Alright. We've got some more guys on the map here. Should be getting relatively close to this cargo thing that I'm supposed to grab. Alright, anybody? Where's this guy at? He's over there. Alright. Oh, that is... Oh. I thought... Oh, no, he's still not dead. Still not dead. For some reason, I thought I had one-shot that guy by shooting him in the back, but apparently that was not the case at all. Got ourselves a new helmet here too. This is good. We got almost all new equipment now. Alright, what do we have around here? Anything at all? Well, we're in storage bay C7. Oh, our friend has found the crate here. Sarah, we made it. Good, place a tracker on each crate. They'll hack the delivery bots and overwrite the destination. Archon's own drones will deliver the loot right to our front door. Excellent. That's how I like it. We must go now. Let me get these things in place first. Travis, hold. I'm reading massive heat signatures down there. More good news. Kittos must have attacked the core. That place is going to blow any minute. Ah, terrific. Find me an exit. Alright. Try not to get hit by a cargo container. Oh, we've got a boss coming? Is that what this is going to be? Do we really have time to fight this guy? Shit, this guy doesn't look friendly. Evil from far away. We can destruct? Well, let's hope so. Oh yeah, that's boss music. Okay. The whole place is coming down, but we got time to stand here and fight this damn mech. Suddenly I'm playing Mech Warrior. Alright, let's see if we can get close to this guy here. Come on. Alright, let's draw him. Draw him somewhere. I don't know where we're going to draw him. Got his shield down anyway. Try to get his armor taken care of. Oh, what the hell? What the hell is it firing at me? Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I will have none of that. Alright. Come on, follow me around here. Oh, is my buddy down? Is that what? Is he gonna get up, or is he just gonna rest for the rest of the game? Oh. Alright. Alright. I get it. I get it. You're angry, dude. Health is low. Yeah, this is... I think that's gonna be a theme here. Oh, wait a minute. Is he stuck on that crate? That's awesome. Yep, I found the mech's weakness. We now know mechs and crates, shipping crates, don't go together. Oh, I am totally gonna stand back here behind this crate and cheeseball this guy. Alright. Rather than make you sit here and wait while I take forever and a day to cheeseball this guy to death, I will cut away and return. And you are dead, sir. That was pretty awesome, actually. You're pretty good in a fight. Takes much energy. I owe you one. Sarah, you still there? Always. I found that exit you asked for. There's a service elevator near your position. I'd recommend using it right away. I'll meet you at the perimeter. Understood. Free up an extra seat. Tract is coming along for the ride. Excellent. All right, and that's it for the demo of Unsworn. Uh, if you like what you saw, and I certainly like what I saw, go ahead on to Kickstarter. I'll give all the links to you. Their Kickstarter has just started. They have at this point 26 days left, and they were only at $796, which is a paltry amount compared to what they are looking for. So please go over there and support them. They are targeting PC, Mac, Android, iOS, and Ouya, along with supporting cloud-based save game. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next video.